Right at the corner of 132nd and 85th stands the Keller Williams real estate office. Looks pretty typical. Today the parking lot's full because it's our monthly team meeting. We enter the spacious lobby and go up from the second story where the meeting is. The parking lot is full. So we were told to get out of the room and go mingle, so we're mingling. The head honchos are busy setting up the audio video. As soon as they let us in, we'll go in. We got excitement going. I don't know what about, but we're excited.
Roll. We've got lots of things to bring to you today. And I hope everybody's fired up. I think we just got you there. And thank you, by the way, for letting us be a few minutes late to get technology rolling, okay?
Better not happen again.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Walbaum. I've got two David, a David and a Dave. So we've got Dave Walbaum. Stand up. Your last name, so it's
Sagun.
Everybody hear that?
Forget about the H.
Okay.
Sagun.
Okay. And Annabelle joined us yesterday.
Oh.
We're so excited to have you. She looks great in her Keller Williams red.
Yes.
You might have to think too. Okay, welcome to Associates. Learning e-edge and what they need to learn, and we're sharing with one another also. Phil came to that. He had a lot to share with us. It was great because he's kind of a step or two ahead of us. $10 cover at the door. I just talked to some other friends that aren't real estate agents, and they're going to be there at 3 today.
Yeah, they actually start at noon
Yeah.
and go all day.
So I
So what is the Power Hour? Well, it is where every single person with Keller Williams across the nation is going to be picking up the phone Monday through Friday from 9 to 10 for 1 hour. Yep, we're going to prospect. And who are we going to call? Well, our V's you're going to call mergers and acquisitions. Team leaders, cappers and mega agents. And agents, well, you're going to call for sell-by owners, expireds, your sphere of influence, past clients, just listed, just sold, or even into your farm area.
A couple new faces. If you don't know me, my name's Dean Lovett. I'm the productivity coach here. So I work with a lot of the new agents as well as the experienced agents, and helping them build their businesses and get back on track. Tracy and I decided we're going to do the 36-12-3 class here coming up. Do we have it on the calendar?
It's on the
It's on
calendar.
the calendar. Cool. What's the date for that?
Starting April 4th. Book it, put it in your calendar right now, May 12th. That is Moe Anderson's birthday, okay? She wants Red Day on her birthday this year. We're going to get together as an ALC next week, and we're going to talk about this and make sure we have a representative in place. If you guys have any ideas about what you want to do for Red Day and have good suggestions to give us, please do, okay? You can email me.
A program example sheet that goes out to a lot of buyers. It shows them, I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 loan programs out there. Kind of tells them either small down payment, bigger down payment, what interest rates are out there, an ARM versus a fixed. It's a very simple, concise information sheet for your buyers. I want to start off.
And we're going to bring a few things back from that in just a few minutes here. But before I go on, I want you all to know that they've announced that next year's family reunion is going to be in Orlando. February 11th through the 15th. Again, another calendar. Put it on your calendar, you guys.
Okay, well, this was my first family reunion, and the one that I'm reporting on, I went to was the mega agents, the ones that do what the others don't. And so Gary facilitated the group.
Gary Keller.
Yes. And it was really great to actually sit down, and I came home and told the story. I said, you know, you're sitting there, and Gary says that family is more important than work. You know, it comes before work. And I tell people that I just went to my national convention, and the owner says this, and they go, "You're kidding." But nobody can believe it. Nobody can believe it.
Anybody else that was there can chime in. I'd like the whole event was great, not just the classes, which was almost, there's too many things to go to and actually get out to the floor, look at the vendors and so forth. I spent like 30 minutes maybe on the floor. But the social part was good, and some things you know. I mean, a lot of these things you know intrinsically, but sometimes it takes a different environment to make it click and so forth. But for me, the best part was the last part of the show, the Power of One, and Gary kind of made it was early. It was the last day, it was Wednesday. It was at 7 o'clock, and so everybody's been out doing. We had our dinner the night before.
Power of One. And the power of one has to do with lead generating. It's the most important thing you need to be doing, because all of you know real estate, or you're about to know real estate if you're a new person. So once you get that down, it's lead generation. It's all that. That's what it is. And towards the end of his talk, he says this one thing. He says, what one thing that if you changed would change everything? Very personal question. What one thing that if you did would change everything?
I'm really not showing it to you, but well, I will tell you about it. If you don't have one of these, invest in it. This thing is awesome. And an iPad. So 2011, I'm a fairly new agent. It's been a year, 14 months today. So I decided 2011 I was going to go back to the things that kind of worked for me last year. Open houses, you know, the internet's been really good. So open houses is a new one, and I said, okay, I'm going to start doing them again. At Family Reunion, I went to one of the technology classes, and they talked about a program called openhomepro.com. Write this down, you need this. You go to your open house, pull out your iPad, you can go to openhomepro.com, you can set up your open house, put the date, the address in there.
Make sure I'm out. Okay, we're gonna do some role play. I can put you on the spot, okay?